What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are jumping in some online lobbies, the ranked public matches that you can do on F1 2018. It's been a while since I've done any kind of gameplay on this side of the game. I've had my issues with this side. Like, there's been always a lot of lag, a lot of people who kind of take you out and stuff, but I heard there's a recent update to the ranking system. There's been readjustment, so hopefully it's a little bit more balanced now. You can maybe level up a bit faster. I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, here we are for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Just jumped in a lobby. Didn't really tell anyone I was going online, but still the lobby, I don't know, just filled up ridiculously quick. People must have joined on my profile or something like that. But we have a full lobby once again, so this will be interesting. One-shot qualifying. We're in the Toro Rosso, so let's see what we can do in this race. I have been missing the online aspect. I've been doing a lot of career mode lately. AOR is on like a 2-week break, but as I record this, and if you're watching this, it's already gone back to regular racing again, but I'm currently in the UK, so I've been going a long time without doing any online stuff, and when you do career mode, you get a bit bored after a while, so I thought I'd try this. I did like a couple of days of ranked play, and I've got to say, it's a bit better than what it started off as with the base game. But anyway, going through the castle section, pretty smooth through here. This has been a pretty clean lap so far. I have no idea what the strength of the field is. Everyone who was in this lobby was either like an A or a super license safety rating, so that is pretty encouraging to see. So I'd imagine we've got some pretty quick drivers in here through the downhill left-hander. I love that corner when you can just absolutely use up all the road through the pretty much last corner, I would say, of this circuit. Third gear, a bit of, it wasn't the greatest exit in the world, but hopefully it's good enough to get us pole position through here. Now this is the actual last corner, 8th gear, and now we just wait until we get to the start finish line. We're going to use up all of our battery. I think we're just going to be able to use all of it across the line. Is it pole position? No, it's not. There's always a bit of a delay. You can see your name go up in purple, but then you have to wait an extra second to make sure that you do confirm it, but it was only a 10th and a half away from pole. Reemvom something got pole, so congrats to him. We'll be starting from third, which is, not too bad. Hopefully we don't get lunged into turn one. If we can get past the opening couple of corners, we should be in for a pretty good race. We're going to up the differential because there was a bit of oversteer through the high-speed corners, and hopefully that can secure the car a little bit more at high speed. 5 red lights. And away we go for this Azerbaijan ranked lobby. Let's see if everyone is clean now these days. Through turn 1, I gotta say that was pretty clean. We go around the outside of Joseph Worrell there. There was contact there apparently. Turn 2, P2. Thank you very much. Light contact with the wall. There is, I think, full damage on in this lobby, so you can't afford to smash into other people. Once you do, it is pretty much GG. You've got Joseph here diving on the inside into turn 3, being pushed wide and almost up against the barrier there. It's down to P3 again for us. I try to lunge him back, but to no avail. We'll have to sit behind him for now. So, pretty frustrating, a bit of squabbling. The leader has got away a little bit. Hopefully, we can calm things down and we can catch back up to him. I feel like we have the pace. One-shot qualifying isn't my cup of tea. I hate it. I normally like to build my way up through qualifying and come good at the end. So I hate one shot. But anyway, we got good track position. We should be able to strike later on in this race. I'm actually saving a bit of my battery. In these 5 lappers, it is so damn easy to use up all of your battery. So I'm just making sure I save right from the outset. Like literally using nothing through the middle sector. And then we'll go into like hot lap and overtake on that start finish straight. That's pretty much going to be the strategy. So hopefully these guys up ahead can hopefully they can bottle and battle and slow each other up, and we'll come into the equation a little bit more. Lap 3, still in a pretty good situation in terms of fuel and ERS. Again, still saving all of it. These guys will be going hammer and tong, using all of their battery to get on top of each other. You can see Joseph is actually catching up to the race leader, so he's used up a lot of his battery to get in this position now. We need to start using ours now to kind of factor in to this race. If I can get slipstream, if I can get DRS, that'll really look after me. These two up ahead, looks like they're battling side by side into turn 1. Joseph gets squeezed out there, and he might get a warning for that. I'm not too sure. That was a little bit off the track, but it's allowed us to catch up completely, and now we can save even more fuel, even more ERS, because we're getting the benefit of the toe, and it's ridiculous around this track. But again, through the middle sector, just saving. This is literally the aim of the game. Just let these guys wear each other out, and then we'll come good at the end, hopefully, if all goes to plan. You can see we're much closer now on this lap, going through the castle section. It's so damn easy to actually crash out at this section of the track. I find Baku more difficult than Monaco, to be honest, even though this is kind of an easier track. I just don't have the same level of rhythm or flow as a Monaco, for example. You can see we're very, very close on this lap. We can actually go for the move, potentially, on the start-finish straight. We have saved up a bit of our battery. We've got like 60% here. We're so close to Joseph, so I think we might use it. Let's see if we can get a nice exit onto the final corner. Joseph, not the greatest exit, but we're going to get a double slipstream here, up into rich revs. Hot lap is engaged as well, making sure we keep as close to that rear wing as possible. And now we're going to deploy all of the battery into overtake now. Slipstream on Joseph and also the McLaren. It's too wide for the guys up ahead. They're running side by side, and we're going to see if we can nab both of these guys to the inside for the run to turn one. That is the lead of the Grand Prix. Make sure you pull the car up, Ben, and that should be, a bit of contact as well for good measure. Sorry about that, Joseph, but that is the lead of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. That came kind of out of nowhere, even though we were planning that the entire time. But there we go. We have the lead. We have no battery, though, so we need to save like crazy for that run to the finish line on this last lap. Do you guys remember the first round of F1 Esports at this circuit? It was absolutely ridiculous. So I want to avoid a Brennan Lee scenario where I just get mugged right at the line. So let's hopefully prepare ourselves well for that, using literally no battery through the middle sector. And now we're going to start using a bit of that. We have how much? 34% battery, and it is draining very, very quickly. Now for these last two corners. Not the greatest exit there, but we need to make sure that we get a absolutely perfect run off this final one here. Third gear, short shift up early into fourth. Hot lap mode is engaged. There's a bit of a gap to the car behind, so we might have this. Although I don't want to speak too early and completely embarrass myself. Rich revs, hot lap, not much battery left, 20%. I think we'll pretty much burn through all of that on the run up to this finish line. But I think, to be honest, guys, that is going to be the victory. Man, that is nerve-wracking. So there we go, guys. That has been this video for today. If you enjoyed, you know what to do. Make sure you hit that like button. I think in terms of the promotions and stuff, like your rankings, it seems like it's a lot more easy to make progressions now. I started off as like a B class safety rating, did like a couple hours, and super license after like a day. So that was pretty cool to see. But guys, if you enjoyed this content, let me know, and I'll do more online stuff. If you do want to race me in the future, follow me on Twitter, link in the description. Until the next one, I'll see you next time.